y'all, this is Set to Achieve. Welcome to yet another video. And the title of today's video is This Will Happen When You Stop Caring. Okay, please, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like the video, share. It's actually early in the morning, it's breakfast time. It's about 6:30 and I'm having me a cup of hot chocolate tea. I don't know if you all have had that. I have hot chocolate in it. I have some I think it's called Sleepy something from Walmart. It's like a tea bag, but it's really good for your immune system. I forget what it's called, the name, and it has good flavoring. I have some honey in it, a little bit of sugar, and just it's really calming and it's great. Also, to pair that off, I have some chicken casserole. I put a little shrimp in it. It's broccoli. I made that, was that 2 days ago? I baked it and I just have it, in my refrigerator. And I ate it for dinner last night and I made it for breakfast. It's so good. It's just, look at the cheese. It's so cheesy and it's just great. Broccoli and and I'm actually learning to cook more. I see recipes like on TikTok or YouTube, and just like I'm actually learning to, it's just so rich, chicken and cheese and broccoli. And it's like a lot of people feel like, you have to eat like eggs or, sausage or whatever, bacon for breakfast, but I eat whatever will settle my stomach, okay? It is what it is, and I'm not spending any money. This is what I have in the house. So just, this is part of my healing after narcissistic abuse, just learning to love myself and just, and just do my thing. Okay. So, you all can enjoy with me. Let's get started. This will happen after you stop caring. That's the title of today's video. This is going to happen. This is exactly what's going to happen right after you stop caring. And what do I mean? When you stop caring about what people think, when you start loving yourself, like really, really putting yourself first, setting those boundaries, just allowing the Spirit of God to just take over, blocking the people that you need to block. This will happen. Your life will get better. You're going to start having more clarity. You're going to retain your energy. You're going to start having more self-love and self-respect. Okay? And then what happens as a result of that, when you're retaining all that energy, the energy that you were giving all the narcissists, and it's not necessarily a narcissistic partner, a husband or wife, or it could be a narcissistic business partner, family members, and just like, I literally deleted my old Facebook account and I started another one, and now I have like 12 friends, and I don't have like, I think I have like maybe like one of my cousins, like which I'm okay with. He is, and he doesn't bother me and none of that, so he's the only like family I think I have on my Facebook account. Everybody else is cleared out. I don't want him. I don't need him. I just don't want the energy that comes with them, and I noticed that when you block people, when you remove yourself from their reach, you pull yourself out of reach, you put a wall, you remove yourself from social media, like Facebook, with family and all these friends that knew you and all, knew you and your ex or whatever the case may be, and you just make yourself almost invisible to them. You're still living your life, you're still doing your thing, but you're just loving on yourself. What happens as a result is that you start to regain your life back. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, because this is something I've had to do. I'm 1 year, 9 months plus free from the narcissist, and One thing I've realized is that when you block the physical energy, like with text, you block, you just block their phone, remove yourself from the social media that a lot of them are in, like Facebook. I don't want all those people that know me, knew him, used to go to the same church and all of that stuff. You just remove yourself from that. Change your account, whatever you need to do. Change the platform. First and foremost, you save yourself. You save your mental health. You don't have to have people reaching out to you on your inbox. Hey, I haven't seen your ex or your husband or your wife, on whatever, what's going on with them, how are the kids, where, like, you don't want that energy. Okay, you just put it, you put it away. Okay, and you stop caring what people think. That's the bottom line. You stop caring what people think. Oh, maybe you were the type that used to like wait for 10 people, 100 people to text you and send you this during your birthday, and you just get used to just like not caring about all of that, and just you can just spend your birthday by yourself watching videos, or you can just lay down, or you can just drive around, whatever you choose to do for enjoyment. You just do it by yourself. Even if it's just only one person, maybe your kids just say, "Oh, mommy, happy birthday." I have 3 teenagers, so regardless, if you don't have kids, if you don't have family around you, a lot of people they take this for granted because they feel like maybe they move to another state, like they don't have family around them, like they're isolated, and they feel like it's a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, because then you actually get to become your true and real self. You get to make your own decisions. You get to actually know who you are. I mean, it's like, who are you apart from your family? you know and I mean, if you have a supportive family, that loves you, that it's a different thing. But it's like I just stopped caring. Like I told my daughter, my mother's is a class A narcissist. Class A, okay? Textbook, okay? And when my ex and I separated, she was like, oh, that she'll be here to support me and the children, to see us to the finish line and all those different things. And I was like, cool. And then I started seeing that it was like her quote unquote support was making me really uncomfortable. It's like she was like intruding, showing up, like leaving like flowers in front of my house to say, oh, your, just 2 big flower pots. They didn't discuss nothing with me. Or didn't say. She just left it in front of my house. And I came from someone, was like, what is this? Who left this? And I found out it was her. It was like, some people might see that as, oh, that's nice, she's caring, but that's not nice. That is intrusion. Okay? I'm a grown woman in my 40s. I'm not a baby. You know? And just seeing things like, you know, her like not adhering to my wish regarding my children, regarding like what I want to instill in them. Like I try to instill my kids about like the importance of, starting a business, learning how to run a business, learning a skill. And she's all about just college, 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 like everything else that I'm trying to do is trash, and I have no problem with my kids, going to college or whatever, but I want them to learn how to make money apart from that, So even if you do that, you're not depending on a 9 to 5. That's what I teach. That's what I teach on my channel. And that's what I'm trying to input on my kids, because they're my kids, right? I get to decide how I raise them, but with her, she doesn't have that same belief. So it's like, she believes in 9 to 5. She's in her 70s. She still works. She works as a nurse. She was a school teacher, then she switched to nursing. In the past, when I became a nurse, and then when I left nursing, she tried to force me back into nursing. Trying to use my dad and other family members to gang against me, including my ex. To get me back, off my path. Even though the path that I know that God put for me is business. So, guys, it's been months since I blocked her. Oh my God. And it's like a breath of fresh air. Literally a breath of fresh air. Not having to worry about coming back home, seeing her text, wondering what she'll say or do, just letting that energy in. I just, I've just gotten to the point that I'm like, you know what? It just is what it is, and I'm gonna be just completely non-apologetic about how I feel. What is best for my mental health. I'm gonna be completely non-apologetic for about how I feel, what I decide to do, as long as I'm not going out of my way to hurt anybody. If I'm just protecting my peace, setting boundaries, and just keeping myself safe, because it's like you can't be saying that you're helping me, but at the same time you're sabotaging me. I tell my kids one thing, you tell them another thing. I try to do this thing, you go back behind my back and you do that, and then you're quote unquote helping me. That's not helping me. That's sabotage. Okay, so I know there's probably a lot of you that are in this current situation right now, facing narcissistic abuse from family members, but even parents, and especially if you're a Christian, like I'm a Christian, and because the Bible said honor your mother and father, you feel guilty about blocking them. I'm not saying to hold resentment or be unforgiving. I forgive her, but I just cannot deal with her. And it's okay. So you can forgive them, but just keep them at arm's length or legs length, whatever, whatever is comfortable, okay? But save your mental health, okay? Your life will be so much more enhanced, because when you block them physically, you also block them spiritually. At least 90% of the attacks will stop. Okay, this is something that you have to do. When she was trying to like meddle with my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's a senior in high school, about what she should take for her course, or which college or whatever, just trying to like mess with her, and then send scriptures, talking about she should listen to wise counsel, basically saying that she should listen to her, and all. I said, listen, I told my daughter, listen, you need to block her. I'm not saying, I know she's your grandmother and everything, but when you've told her what she want to do and she's still imposing and putting her, that's what she does. That's intrusion. You need to block her. That's a form of abuse. And then using all these mind scriptures and all these mind games to subdue and to control a 17-year-old. Because you're a freak, you're a narcissist, and you must have somebody to control. So I don't bring my kids around there, I mean, during like holidays, whatever, we'll come together, stay maybe an hour or two and leave, but I don't do like what a lot of people do with like grandparents leaving for the weekend and everything, because I don't trust it. My sister has gone down due to the psychological and spiritual warfare that my mom imposed on her. She herself was a narcissist, don't get me wrong, but my mom was a bigger narcissist, so it's just like, when your children are at a delicate age, you just have to really, really be careful about who you allow into their space, the energy that you allow. Guys, some broccoli. But seriously, you have to learn how to block these people and not care. You have to learn how to literally remove yourself from all that trash and not care. Just go on with your life, okay? When you do this, your life will get so much better. You're going to have so much clarity. You're going to have so much more doors open, because all the mental blocks and all the demonic energy has fused away and has fizzed out. And you're going to be so much better. You're going to be healthier, and mentally sound, So when you're mentally sound, you're going to make more money. So there's so many, it's almost like a domino effect, okay? So get rid of them and don't care, okay? This is Set to Achieve. I hope I helped somebody today. Like the video, share, leave your comments, and until next time, peace. God bless.